Who are you? Really, I mean that truthfully, seriously. Who are you? That is, the question is, what are your defining beliefs about yourself? Where does your version, your picture of yourself come from? Very pertinent question. And the truthful answer is, for almost everyone, it comes from the beliefs about yourself which you have learnt from others. That is, starting as a very small child, you started suppressing the knowledge about yourself, who you really are, in order to please other people who were telling you who you should be. And you need to reverse this. And it takes quite a lot of work to do so, but the effort brings enormous rewards. Because once you've removed the, shall we say, the rules from other people, from your life, suddenly you begin to see who you are. Suddenly you begin to guess what power you have within you. The things that you can do as soon as you let the expectations of others go. How are you going to do this? Well, there are some quite powerful meditation tools. Kriya Yoga is one, for example. It's not easy to use, especially in the Western world, because you need to devote many hours each day to it. But it is a very, very powerful tool. There is a mantra which you can use to daily practice and will gradually help you remove the nonsensical expectations about yourself, the untrue beliefs about yourself, to make room to become yourself. And this mantra, I'll add it onto the web page so that you can download it as an MP3. But Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. What this mantra does, and mantra is a precise science. It's got nothing to do with any particular religion. And it's based upon the observation that particular sounds, particular tones, particular pieces of music will have direct effect upon your feelings, upon your body, upon your mind, upon your environment. And mantra is the science of cataloguing what particular sounds do and putting them together in a particular way, a very specific way, to achieve a particular objective. The mantra are usually written as little sentences or short songs as a mnemonic to help you remember the correct tones and the correct sequence. That's all it is. The reason why most often the words are, shall we say, holy words out of Oriental religions, not exclusively, but mostly, is because such words have no negative emotional context. That's all. You could use everyday words, but your chances of being able to put a mantra together which has no words without some sort of negative emotional context is very, very difficult. So it's a very practical thing to use holy words out of the scriptures. But that's all it is. It's just using words that have the correct sounds in the correct sequence. But it's the sounds themselves which produce the effect, which is why a mantra has to be sung to have an effect. Just listening to it achieves usually nothing whatsoever. You have to give it yourself. You have to give your voice to it in order for it to be your command. So this mantra, what it does, it dissolves that which is harming you, so that that which is your true being can be set free. And this mantra is recommended as an exercise for 15 minutes every day. Then there is the high-tech solutions. There's the Harmony headphone, which I'll link also on the web page. This is a very, very powerful tool for deleting self-destructive habits and belief systems. There are many, many other tools out there. Find the tool that fits your personality, but use it. That's the important thing. Whatever tool you select from the available palette, use it. And you will change the definition of yourself. And this is what Neil Donald Walsh was writing about in Conversations with God. Change the perception of yourself. As Lee Carroll in the Cryon books, change the perception of yourself. Change it from small, weak serf to master, mistress of life itself. For that is who you truly are. And as with most of these things, it's just a case of getting rid of the rubbish, not very much a case of learning something new. So if you need a clean house, do you build a new house? Or do you get out your screwing brush and make the one that you've got clean? It's that sort of difference. It takes a couple of days to clean a house. It takes many months to build one. So clean the one you've got. It's much easier, much faster, and much cheaper. And as you change the definition of yourself, your actions will change. And so the people around you will change because you change the resonance. People who are in regular contact are in regular contact because they are in resonance. That is, they think, act, move, believe the same or similar. Once you start changing this, you go into resonance with other people who live in different ways to the ones you've been in contact with. Or you may pull some of those with you. Maybe some of your old friends will start waking up and start finding out who they are, really are. It's a journey of, not of self-discovery, but of self-freeing. If you want to run, the first thing you've got to do is take the chains off. Just decide how you want to do it. But do it! Thank you. Namaste.